Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Chicago White Sox and the Detroit Tigers. Joined by my partner Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. So the Chicago White Sox with a gloomy outlook heading into the season, definitely a long shot to contend. Singy, how do they outperform expectations? First pitch moments away, and on the hill here. Today, Russ McCabe.
There's always a bit of a learning curve for rookie pitchers. You've got to get familiar with these big league hitters, and it's more of a chess match. But I think this kid's got good stuff and the potential to be great.
Joe Random, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. The next pitch misses, and the count now 2-0. Fastball is outside. That catches the zone for a strike, and the count is 3-1. In there for a strike at the top of the zone.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. And that's the first strikeout of his major league career.
And it could be the first of many if he meets the goals he set for himself and the expectations others have for him. He doesn't want to just win games. He wants to dominate at this level.
Do you think young pitchers could sometimes get too caught up in trying to rack up Ks early in their career?
Boog, I think they can. It's kind of like a hitter that doesn't have power. The thrill is still hitting a ball over the fence. And so for a guy, even if he doesn't have power stuff or strikeout stuff, a strikeout is still something that makes him stick his chest out a little bit further.
Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top two guys in a lineup to start an inning, got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
It's looking pretty sharp to start the ball game. He's got that good fastball working early.
Two out, space is empty. Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. Down in order go the White Sox. And now the Tigers get their first opportunity. No score. Major League Baseball is on the show. And we're back. On the hill here today, Brian Kahn.
It's a tough veteran lineup on the other side, but I'm excited to see what this rookie can do in this one.
And now the right fielder, Joe Random, looking for his first big league hit right here. Off the mark there. Ball one. Random, just 19 years old. And he's usually a first baseman, but today he starts in the outfield. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's a ball and a strike.
And that really speaks to his athletic ability, being able to move from an infield position to go out into the outfield. And it would suggest he's got a pretty good arm as well.
Random has a beat on it. Puts it away for the out. Joe Random up now for the Tigers.
Number 28.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Here's a tapper towards short. Random. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
See, Boog, that right there, that's a perfect example of why he shouldn't be out there in that position. He clearly isn't comfortable. He doesn't look fluid. His footwork's all over the place, and just can't make that throw to beat the runner.
Now it's going to be Brian Garcia. And that one is lifted in the air. Random on the move. Drops into the glove. And there's 2 down. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Joe Brandom, trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. In there, and it's 0-1. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here on opening day. Late on that fastball.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Two outs. Cut on and lifted in the air. Random. He's there. He's got it. And the inning is over. New inning getting started. Now,
leading
Joe
off for
Brandom.
the White Sox, center fielder, number 34.
McCabe back to work. And that misses. And that's ball 1.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Out to short. Tosses to first. One up, one down. Next to hit, Joe Brandon. That's a little bit low.
Counts 1-0.
Right through there for a strike. James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent and maybe a little generous on the edges.
Yeah, but he'll give a little bit on the edges, like you said, but from what I've seen, he usually does that when a pitcher is just commanding those parts of the strike zone, and essentially they've earned it. The umpire rolls with them.
That one ripped. It gets down, a base hit. So a man at first. Now it's the White Sox catcher, Joe Brandom. Corner infielders up on the grass expecting a bunt. Drops a bunt down the first base side. The throw to second, not in time to first. It's a fielder's choice.
Batting 7th, right fielder, number 12.
Joe Brandom, the next to hit. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. Inside, just missed. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
This one in the air. Random settles under this one. Makes the grab. And that is that. So one left for the White. Back at Comerica Park. Bottom of the inning. And now it's going to be Joe Brandom. That one down the line. Gets it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. And up next for Detroit, Joe Brandom. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. Ball 1 there.
One ball, one strike.
Nothing here in the bottom of the second. In there. And so now 1-2.
One ball, two strikes.
Battling here as he fouls it away. One down, base is empty. And downstairs.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
Laser could be trouble. Around first, heading for two. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Joe Brandom up now for the Tigers. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. And the pitch. And there's a ball.
I got a ball, one strike.
That's ripped. Base hit. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. And it's an RBI single, 1-0. So he gets 2 milestones with that hit, his first big league knock, and he drives in his first run as well.
Yeah, you love to get both of those out of the way with just one swing of the bat, and it makes the special moment even more special. It's not just an individual accomplishment when you're also driving in a run for your team. That's an at-bat he's never going to forget.
Joe Brandom up now for the Tigers. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
0-1.
He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Makes the catch, and that'll do it. But the RBI single pushes across a run. Back here in Detroit, and the batter now, Joe Brandom. Fouled off. He was late. Next offering is fouled back. 0-2 now. That one missed.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Caught him looking for the K.
No, that's not the best two-strike fastball I've seen, but certainly got away with the location there. You know, sometimes as a hitter, when you're down in the count, you're so focused on a pitcher painting the black, and you just get a little bit locked up on something down the heart of the plate, not expecting it, and it just kind of freezes you.
Next offering is downstairs. One out, base is empty. The 1-1 is fouled off. And he hits a ground ball right side. Brandom steps on the bag. First two batters retired here in the top of the third. Back to the top of the White Sox lineup. Stepping in, the White Sox leadoff man, Joe Brandom. In the air, right side, on the move towards the line. Makes the grab on the run. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the right fielder, Joe Brandom.
There's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Right through there for a strike. That one's upstairs, ball one. That missed by a
2-2
lot. And the count is 2-2. Struck him out looking. So up next, Joe Brandom reached on an infield single his first time. Fastball for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble
Now
so
batting,
far. I'm sure he'd
number
love to strike
33.
out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the third one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
The shortstop takes the ball.
1-1.
That one
2
almost
balls,
got him.
1 strike. Hey. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And it remains 2-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. On the ground, right side, and a foul ball. That misses the zone, and that's ball 3.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just...
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. No runs, no hits, no errors. On to inning number 4. It's the Tigers. And we're back.
Leading
John
off
Shambi
for
with
the
Chris
White Sox,
Singleton,
the
and set to
designated
lead
hitter,
off the
number
4th,
31.
Joe Brandom. Late on that fastball.
Well, right now this battery is
0-1.
seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So got to be real careful that you don't get too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, there's a 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right
Now
now.
batting, number 1.
Joe Brandom steps to the plate for the White Sox. Hit in the air, left field, under it. And there are 2 down. Joe Brandom steps to the plate for the White Sox.
Now
Grounded
batting,
out
number
his first
34.
time. Swing and a ball lifted left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Back at Comerica Park. And here's the first baseman, Joe Brandom. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
He's been
0-1
pitching
for count.
well, but we'll see what kind of adjustment the hitters make this second time through the order. We'll know if he's got really good stuff in this one or not.
And that one in the air center field. Squeezes it. And a quick out, number 1. And now Joe Brandom, 0 for 1 so far. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Now batting,
And next to
number
hit for
31.
Detroit, Joe Brandom. A double and a run scored his first time up. Bunts it in the air. And it gets by him. Gets off a throw. He beats the throw And that leaves them with runners at first and second.
I don't know what other explanation there could be for this one other than that he completely lost it in the sky at some point. You'll see guys drop pop-ups from time to time, but that was just a total miss.
First and second, one out. Random now at the plate. RBI single his last time up. Squares to bunt, but that rolls foul. And a sac bunt here. And that's an out on the sacrifice.
Now that
And next up for the Tigers, Joe Brandon. And first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Just missed.
1-1.
Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Outside with a breaking ball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position here on opening day. Try to get him to chase on the changeup that time.
That's a really good take.
On the ground at first, and that one handled. A flip to the pitcher covering, and that is the inning. Tigers stranded. Welcome back. Quite
Leading
a pitcher's
off for
duel
the White
so far.
Sox,
Here's how the
third
starters
baseman,
have
number
performed up to
30.
this point. McCabe back to work. And that one wrapped foul.
You know, these White Sox, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Hit on the ground to short, and that squirts through. And a good start to the inning. And up next for Chicago, Joe Brandon. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. Bunting, and he pops it up. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 1 away.
Now batting.
And now, Joe Brandon. Bunting, but that's a foul ball. White Sox down a run. Got him. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. So 2 down now, and here is Joe Brandon. Went down on strikes his first time through. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
And a foul ball. And a swing and a miss. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. Back here in Detroit, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And the batter now, Joe Brandon. And he grounds one to the right side. Can't glove it cleanly. And it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Back to the top of the lineup. Now at the plate, Joe Brandon. Right side. Boots it. And he's going to make it to first. And we'll see how they score it. One gone, runner at first. Joe Brandom up now for the Tigers.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Puts a bunt down. Out on the sac bunt.
Now batting.
So
Number
digging in,
33.
Brian Garcia. 0 for 2 in this one. The shortstop takes the ball. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Random on at second with 2 down. Now a check swing at the 1-1. Look down to first, and he went around. That's ruled a swing. Man at second. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. 1 left for Detroit, but they hold a 1-0 lead. All set for the top of the 6th. Here's the second baseman, Joe Brandom. And that one fouled off. And that one fouled off. Fastball is outside. Pitch in the dirt, and it's 2-2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
On the ground to the left. And he can't come up with it.
No, he's in there.
Now
Well, it's
batting.
been a
Number
struggle on
17.
offense for them in this one, so maybe that wakes them up a little bit. You know, an error can certainly give the opposing lineup something to get excited about. You got somebody on base, so we'll see if they can make something of it.
Lays down a bunt to the right side. Random. There's one. Return throw to the pitcher. It gets away.
Well, they had the chance at turning 2 right there, but I don't think he got a good grip on the ball as he tried to transfer from glove to throwing hand. They say you can't assume a double play. I beg to differ at the big league level, but it's going to be ruled as a fielder's choice.
And he pops up the bunt. In plenty of time to first, and that's an out on the sacrifice.
Now batting. Number 1.
And now the first baseman, Joe Brandom. Check swing, called strike.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Line drive, knocks it down. No throw, and they come away without an out.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And another big at-bat coming up here. Looking for a way to get that tying run across with 2 outs.
Random in the box now as he leaves that one up high. There's a swing and a miss.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Line drive, that's a base hit. Runner from third comes across. It's an RBI single. It's 1-1.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Stepping in, Joe Brandom. And that's a little bit high. And that is ball 1. Hit on the ground to the right side. And it's through for a hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. The throw's offline. He's saved. And a 2-1
Now
ball
batting
game
number
now.
32.
Joe Brandom steps to the plate for the White Sox. Just missed.
Well, he's just given up 3 straight hits, and now behind in this count to this hitter. Might be a good time for somebody to call a timeout. Maybe the pitching coach go out there and talk to him just a little bit.
A little bit low, and that's ball 2.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
In the air to left center. Brandon sizing this one up, and that's the 3rd out. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead to the bottom. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th. Now here is Joe Brandom. And that one is in for a strike.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. Now, that's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take what he's offering that day.
And that's outside.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. Gets a piece and stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Fly ball to right. Random brings it in, and there's one away. Now here's the Detroit catcher, Joe Brandom. 1 for 2. Fought off foul. One down, base is empty. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Brandom pulls that one down. 2 down. Now it's the second baseman, Joe Brandom. Fouled off left side. Inside, just missed. Pitch misses there, and a count 2-1.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
2 down, nobody on. Stays alive.
You know, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of changeups. Probably won't see another one here.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. 2 outs. And now the count filled up 3-2. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Down in order go the Tigers. They're down 2-1. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound.
Ball 4. Take your base.
Welcome back. Here's a look at this team's early season projection. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1.
Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed, and it's produced a few ugly cuts here and there.
On the corner for a strike, and the count is 0-2.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swings and misses, struck him out. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. I mean, you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
And here is Joe Brandom. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And a foul ball. And the slider just misses. Activity in the pen for the White Sox. Joe Brandom getting ready to go. Brandom warming up as well. Next offering is in for a strike. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The 2-2 on the way. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Brandom under it, and it's caught for the out. And up next for Detroit, Joe Brandom. He swings and fouls one off. This one popped up. Brandom. He's got it. And that is that. Tigers are shut down there.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. And a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. 3. Back to the top of the order now. Digging in, Joe Brandom. 0 for 3 in this one. That misses, and it's 1-0. And that's through there for a strike. There's a swing and a drive. And it hops over the wall for an automatic double. Joe Brandom with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming. You still have to stay locked.
A new arm into the game. The righty, Joe Brandom.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Tying run at the plate. And he lays one down the left side. Zips it across. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
Out there to center. And it drops in. The run comes in from second, and it's an RBI single. Back at Comerica Park. So bottom of the 9th at the plate. Joe Brandom. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. And that misses off the outside edge. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still able to fire over. It's in and out of his glove.
Now batting number 30.
And now the DH, Joe Brandom. Corner infielders up on the grass expecting a bunt. Trying to move him over here. Got him on the off-balance throw. 1 out, bottom of the 9th.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Joe Brandom digs in now. In the air, right field. And it falls. Runner around third. And it gets by him. He scores to tie it up. Round second, digging for third. And they hold him at third with 1 away, representing the possible winning run. Here's the left fielder, Joe Brandon. Outfield moves in, looking to cut down the winning run at the plate. First pitch misses.
Definitely a strikeout situation right here. Lots of ways for that go-ahead run to score if the ball's put in play.
That one the other way. Oh, he can't hang on. And they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they clean things up for the out. Joe Brandon up now for the Tigers. 1 for 4 with a double. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. That's a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. That's the 3rd out, and we're headed to extras. So they
Now pitching
back
for
now,
the Tigers.
and on the mound, the closer,
Number
Anderson
34.
Logan. Go ahead. Run on base. Random getting ready to hit. And that bunted towards third. And that goes foul. Sack bunt towards third. Throw to first in time. 1 up, 1 down.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
And a pitch out, but nothing going on.
Well, it's kind of deflating. You blow that lead in the bottom of the 9th, so here's a new opportunity. Hit the reset button, try to get some more runs, and then close it out in the bottom half of this one.
Next pitch is outside.
Ball 2.
And there's a ball.
I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
And there's the automatic. Swings and misses. And it's 3-2. Popped up. And no one can get there. In comes the runner from third. It's an RBI single, and they lead it in the 10th. 1 down. And here's the first baseman, Joe Brandon. Well, they didn't waste any time as they knock home the runner from second to get on the board.
Huge for team confidence and how you approach the situation. Still have a guy on base, and now they'll try to add on.
Bunts it in the air. And that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout. And now the center fielder, Joe Brandon. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Logan, only 18 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2025. Center field, Brandon. And he makes the catch. And that is that. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. On to the bottom of the 10th. Now the number 2 hitter, Joe Brandon. Mejia back to work. And a sac bunt here. Random tosses across to first. And they get the leadoff man in the 10th. Brian Garcia, the next to hit.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Late swing fouled off.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it. But this is where they earn their keep.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That's off the mark. 2-2. With the tying run at second, and the home team trying to pull it out. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. So the tying run at second. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now only one out remaining.
Oh, nothing too fancy on the strikeout pitch right there. Just a low 90s fastball, and I'm not sure he was trying to challenge him, but that's pretty much what happened. Very hittable location, but he found a way to just get it by him.
So they're down to their final out. Joe Brandom up now for the Tigers. 0 for 4. 3 flyouts and a strikeout. Line drive. Throw to first. Ball game. And the White Sox strand the tying run on base to win it.
Well, Boo, I can think of prettier ways to get your first win on the mound in the majors. He'll have some work to do after the blown save, but a win is a win. Congrats to him on this career milestone.
And the final score here, 4-3. A one-run extra inning win for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shambi saying so long. So just about set now. Our starting pitcher in this one, Todd Chick. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, the key for him usually centers around his ability to command all 4 of his pitches. I mean, he can get by with 3 if one isn't working, but it becomes a little tougher to keep hitters guessing, especially when you start to get through the second and third time through the order. So we'll see how he incorporates all of his stuff into this one.
That's outside. Ball 2.
2 balls, no strikes.
Fastball for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a miss. And a count now even up.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
In there, got him looking, and that one split the plate. And that's the first strikeout of his major league career.
And it could be the first of many if he meets the goals he set for himself and the expectations others have for him. He doesn't want to just win games. He wants to dominate at this level.
Do you think young pitchers can sometimes get too caught up in trying to rack up Ks early in their career?
Boog, I think they can. It's kind of like a hitter that doesn't have power. The thrill is still hitting a ball over the fence. And so for a guy, even if he doesn't have power stuff or strikeout stuff, a strikeout is still something that makes him stick his chest out a little bit further.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Pitch misses, and it's 2-1. 1 out, base is empty. Up the middle. That's a base hit.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Man at first, 1 away. And that one gets past the catcher. And the runner stays where he is. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. Random under this one. Makes the catch for the out. That's out number 2. Joe Random up next for the Astros. Looking for his first big league hit right here. Popped up. Random under it. Drops into the glove. And that is that. 1 left for Houston. Back here with my pal Singy. And towing the slab here, Dale Valdez. What do you have on him, Chris?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
There's a strike. Lifted in the air, right field. Random pulls it down, and there's 1 down. And next for Minnesota, Joe Random.
Joe Random.
And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
0-1.
Next offering is fouled back. And a pitch. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Man, how many times do you see 3 fastballs in an at-bat like that? I'm sure once he got to 2 strikes, he was trying to stay back for something off speed and just not ready for that 3rd fastball.
And now here is Joe Brandom. Now 1-1. Two out, space is empty. And a swing and a miss at the slider in the dirt. Up with it, fires to first. In time. So the drop 3rd strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. Top of the 2nd, and stepping in for the Astros, Joe Brandom. Ground ball left side, and that's a fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in, and his first big league hit is a double. And next to hit for Houston, Joe Brandom, trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. And he lays one down the left side. Sends it to first. 1 out in the 2nd.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Joe Brandom, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Next offering upstairs.
In this situation, he's trying to get you to pop something up or jam you. That's a really good take, knowing you got an opportunity to drive in a run here.
That's a ball.
The shortstop takes a ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
2-2.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Brandom now at the plate. Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-1.
No ball. 1
2
strike.
outs and a runner at third here on opening day. This one in the air. Chip under it. And makes the grab. And that'll do it. The Astros lead 1. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Joe Brandom, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Our umpire for this one, Freddie Ferguson, a consistent umpire by all accounts.
Yeah, I think the book on him is that he's not necessarily by the book with his strike zone, but once you figure out where he's calling strikes, you can pretty much count on him to stay with that throughout the game.
Yeah, I mean, he's a guy that has a reputation for being Fergalicious.
Yes, and, you know, whatever. Fergalicious.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
And here's the catcher, Joe Brandom. Right through there for a strike.
It's 0-1.
Second inning here, no score. And that's outside. 1-1. And that one missing low. Swings through that one out in front that time.
2-2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
That misses the zone. Full count, 3-2.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Fights it off. He'll see another.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. There's just no messing around right now. It's still very early, but we could see a pretty impressive outing here if the strikeouts keep coming in the way they are. One thing you have to be aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
Joe Brandom in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Next offering is in for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
And that's how they get their first base runner of the game.
Well, better to have it be a changeup than a fastball. That one was running in on him all the way.
And now the right fielder, Joe Brandom. That's in for a strike. Nasty pitch. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. You're in game 1 of this 3-game set. Comes up empty.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Brandom brings it in, and that is that. Back at Target Field, top half of the 3rd inning, and now Joe Brandom. Chick back to work. On the corner for a strike. Random measures 6 feet 2 inches, 210 pounds, usually a first baseman. Today he starts in right. In the air, left field. Random makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. So the Houston lineup turns over. Joe Brandom digs in now. And that's in there for strike 1. Top of the 3rd, no score. Way out front for strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Line drive, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
Joe Brandom getting ready to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Squares to bunt, but that rolls foul. Bunting, and he pops it up. Slings to first. They get him, but it was pretty close.
Well, just doing his part right there, trying to move that runner into scoring position. Got it down successfully. Now we'll see if they can drive him in from second.
Here's Tony Kemp. He's 0 for 1. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. As we go to the last of the 3rd. And here is Joe Brandom. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
That one not close. And the count is 1-1.
2-1.
Drilled out towards left center field. Way back there. In 1 hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Everything came together for him. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball, and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow-through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
Random makes the grab, one down. And now the first baseman, Joe Random. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
0-1.
That misses, and now it's even 1-1. One out and a runner at second here in the last half of the third. And a ground ball to first. Base hit. Headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. It's offline. The run comes in, and it's 1-0.
Well, the strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Gets the bunt down the right side. Over to second for one. And that's all they'll get. Joe Random will hit next. He's 0 for 1. Late on that fastball.
Well, you got to find a way to catch up to that pitch. Perhaps shorten the swing, eliminate the stride. That one came in hot, but right down the middle, you're saying to yourself, how did I miss that pitch? Got to make a quick adjustment.
Just missed. Random, the runner at first with 2 gone. Check swing, called strike. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 1-0 ball. Start of the fourth. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Joe Random. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
That's a ball.
That one at 95 missed up top. Now 2-0.
Hey!
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Pop up here, third base side. Random settles underneath it. Hauls it in for the out. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Joe Random. And there's a foul ball. Base is empty, 1 away here on opening day. And misses inside. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
They just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Here's a 2-2. Way high.
Count is full.
That one hit to right. Random sizes this one up. Corrals it. 2 away down. So up next, Joe Random. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Just missed.
That's low. That's a ball.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. And that will drop foul. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Bottom of the fourth.
Leading
Here's
up
the second
for the
baseman,
Twins,
Joe
the
Random.
second baseman, Joe Random.
Just missed. outside.
No, that's out.
2 balls, no strikes.
Well, these Twins doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
And a big swing and a miss.
You know, sometimes all it takes
2
is
balls,
getting
2
to the
strikes.
next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
And it remains 2-2. And a slider
Ball.
misses down and away.
Full count.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Twins.
Here's the catcher,
The
Joe
catcher,
Brandon.
Joe
Struck out swinging his
Brandon.
first time. And that is out of play. Up and in,
ball.
and it's 1-1.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Handles, throws to first. Already 2 gone.
Now
Here are the
batting,
home 4.
the third baseman.
Here's
Joe
the third baseman, Joe Brandon. And that's
Ball.
off the inside edge. And that's ball 1. That's a
Ball.
little bit low.
2 up.
Swing and a miss.
2-1.
Foul ball. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Got him swinging. Twins retired in short order, but they still lead it 1-0. Welcome back.
Leading
Quite
off the
a pitcher's
Houston,
duel
the
so
shortstop,
far. Here's how the
Joe
starters have performed up to this
Brandon.
point. There's a strike.
Well, these Astros just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
Just blown away in that at bat. 3 fastballs, all strikes.
Now batting,
He wasn't even able to foul one off.
Joe
There's not much you can take away from an
Brandon.
at bat like that as a hitter, other than maybe there's something wrong with your eyes. Got to have better timing on the fastball next time.
Joe Brandon up next for the Astros. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Outside low. 1-2 to count.
Really nice
1-2.
slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill.
You know, Boog, you often think of sliders more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
Random in the box for the second time. 1 ball, no strikes. Clips the corner. That's strike 1.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. And that turns the lineup over. Joe Brandon up next for the Astros. 1 for 2. And that one sliced foul. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Random makes the catch, and that is that. Still nothing. Back in Minnesota, John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom five, Joe Random. Missed with a changeup. Ball one. That misses off the outside edge. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Next to hit, Joe Random. Doubled in his first debut.
Joe Random.
Bunts it towards the mound. Throws to first in time, and that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth. Joe Random, the next Twin up to hit. He popped out his first time. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Swings through that one.
0-2.
One out, and a runner at second. Last half of inning number 5. This one in the dirt. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Strikeout number 8.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Random in the box again, takes a strike. Yeah, that's fouled off. Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. The run comes in from second. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2. Joe Random, the next Twin up to hit. 0 for 2 in this one. Right through there for a strike. Ball one there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That's his 9th strikeout so far. So 1 run in the inning on this base. Top 6. Now here is Joe Random. Chick back to work. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Some movement in the Twins bullpen. Joe Random getting loose out there. Random also getting ready. And a foul ball. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
It's almost like he's telling the guys in the bullpen, stand down, I got this.
Now batting, the second baseman, Tony Kemp.
So digging in, Tony Kemp. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
High fly ball out into left center field. Random sizing this one up. And a couple of quick outs.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Random in the box now. No balls and a strike. Strike two.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Two down, nobody on. This to center field. And it falls. Around first, digging for two. Throws to second. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. And we're back. Now it's the DH, Joe Brandom. That one in there across the letters.
No balls, one strike.
And a swing and a miss.
0-2. Ball. 1-2.
The next offering misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2.
On the ground. And that chance handled. Tosses to first. And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
The second baseman.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Joe Brandom, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
High fly ball out to center field. Brandom makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting.
Here's the catcher to hit, Joe Brandom.
Brandom.
And that one upstairs, ball 1. And that one pulled foul. Two outs.
No, ball.
Top of the zone for a called strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Line drive, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Up next.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Random stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. Movement in the bullpen. Joe Brandom up and loosening in the pen. Brandom getting loose as well. That one outside. And the count 1-2. Got him. And that K brings him into double digits for the game. One left for Minnesota as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of inning number 7. Now Joe Brandom. In the air out to center. And that'll get down for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, clearly he was was ready to hit right there. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop.
Random. There's one.
You can tell by their swings, this lineup is having trouble gauging speeds. Timing is everything in hitting, and right now, they just don't have it.
Joe Random now at the plate.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Lays down a bunt to the right side, and that's a foul ball. Puts a bunt down. On to second, they get one, and that's all they'll get. Rocco Baldelli out of the dugout now, and he's going to make a change. Todd Chick will depart.
Well, Boog, as he leaves, he's got a shot at his first MLB win. He's going to need the rest of that staff to step up and preserve this narrow lead, though.
Pitching
Coming out of the bullpen for the Twins, Jose Salgado. On for his Major League debut, so we'll see if he's ready for the big stage.
He just has to remember this is the same game that he's played all the way through the minor leagues to this point. The only difference, there are just more people in the stands and it's a bigger stadium, but the game itself is still the same. Look at the catch.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. The throw is still in time, and they get it out of the play. One left for Houston. They trail things here 2-0.
Pitching for Houston.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Now it's the right fielder, Joe Random. And the first offering a fastball for a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
This one lifted in the air, left field. Random hauls it in, and there's one away. Joe Random, the next to hit, 1 for 3. Swing and a miss, strike one.
0-1.
On the ground to third. Dives, and he can't hang on. No throw. He's in safely, and now there's a runner at first.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Runner on at first with one gone. So next up for Houston, Joe Random.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
With the tying run at the plate, and we're in the top of the 8th. Bunted back towards the mound. Quickly to second for one. And he'll eat it and be happy with the out.
Now batting.
So up next, Tony Kemp. 0 for 3 in this one. That's out to center field. Random on his way over. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. So one hit is all they get. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Twins 2 and the Astros nothing. Back at Target Field, bottom of the 8th. And now for the Twins, Joe Random. And that's in for a strike. Action.
That's ball 4. Ball 4, take your base. Ball 4, take your base.
Back in Minnesota. All set to start the ninth in this one. And here's the first baseman, Joe Brandom. Swings and misses. And that is strike one. So got him. In his rookie season, he features a two-seam fastball, a curve, a changeup, and occasionally works in a splitter. This one in the air, center field. Brandom gets under it, hauls it in, and is one away. And stepping in for the Astros, Joe Brandom. That one's upstairs, ball one. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
1-1.
Check swing, called strike.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
That one missed.
2-2.
Into center. And that'll fall for a base hit.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. When you
Up
flare a
next for the
ball out
Astros,
behind second
the third
base, it's
baseman,
really a tough
Joe
spot for anyone to get to. And
Brandom.
you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do.
Random. The throw to second is offline. Throw is wide, and it gets past him at first. And they won't get him, and he goes first to third on the error.
Now batting,
Joe
shortstop,
Brandom
Joe
up next for the Astros.
Brandom.
0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Swing and a foul out of play. Runners at the corners, one away. Here at the top of the ninth. And 1-2.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And an excellent job keeping it right there.
He's locked in at the plate
Now
when he's
batting,
using the whole field. He was out in front
Joe
there. Just needs to let the ball
Brandom.
travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
So it's their last chance in this one. Now the left fielder, Joe Brandom. A changeup missing. Ball one.
1-0.
Swing and a miss as he was late. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Late on that fastball.
1-2 is the count.
This could end it. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Brandom down to first with it. In time, ball game. And the strikeout ends it. Chick with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
5-0 the final in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outfit. Ready to go now. Now the
Leadoff
third
for the
baseman,
Angels.
Joe.
Third
Random.
baseman, number 21.
Headed towards the corner. Almonte on the move. Makes the grab on the run. And there's one down. So digging in, Joe Brandon. Looking for his first big league hit right here. That one misses. And that is ball one.
No
So a
strike.
pitcher making his major league debut and getting the opening day start. Not something we see very often.
No kidding, Boog. And
One
just
ball,
look around the
one strike.
league here on opening day. You'll see a lot of proven aces getting the start. So they're hoping that that's what he can be for this organization. Someone who can start a bunch of opening
ball,
days for them in the
two
future
strikes.
as well.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. One out. Bases empty. On the ground to third. Boots it. Still finds a way to get off a throw. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And he reaches safely.
Batting third,
Joe
catcher,
Brandon
number
with his
1.
first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
And he pops up the bunt. Pulls it down, and there's two gone. And now the rookie second
Batting fourth,
baseman, Joe
second baseman,
Brandon,
number 31.
trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. Just missed. Two gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here on opening day.
Ball, that's just out.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Squeezes it, and that is that. Back here with my pal Singy, and towing the slab, Michael Osweja. And Singy, a special day for him. He's making his major league debut here.
And I'm sure he's got some nerves. He'll be excited for that first pitch to be in and over with so that he can settle in to pitching just like he did in the minor leagues. Exciting moment. He's got his family in town. I think this moment's going to be a huge tone setter for his career.
The lefty fires. Swings through that one for strike two.
0-2.
Good job to fight that one off. Bounced up the middle. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning. Next up for the A's, Derek
Third
Fuentes.
baseman, number 22.
Just off the inside edge. Lifted in the air, right center field. Brandon on the move to the gap. Hauls it in for the out. Abraham Almonte
third,
up next for the
right
A's.
fielder, number
A switch
28.
hitter batting right. And there's the strike. Now snap throw to first. And he dives back in safely. Struck him out swinging. couldn't catch up to the heater. And that's the first
Batting
strikeout of
forward,
his
catcher,
major
number
league career.
53.
And it could be the first of many if he meets the goals he set for himself and the expectations others have for him. He doesn't want to just win games. He wants to dominate at this level.
Do you think young pitchers can sometimes get too caught up in trying to rack up Ks early in their career?
Boog, I think they can. It's kind of like a hitter that doesn't have power. The thrill is still hitting a ball over the fence. And so for a guy, even if he doesn't have power stuff or strikeout stuff, a strikeout is still something that makes him stick his chest out a little bit further.
Hollis off of first with 2 away. That's down and in. A slider missed.
Good
One
slider
ball, 2
down and
strikes,
in can
down.
be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. The A's strand 1. And we're back.
Leading
Second
off for
inning
the
set
Angels,
to go.
the designated
Now it's the
hitter,
DH for the
number
Angels.
33.
Joe Brandom. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And that one misses up and in. Going to count 1 and
1
2.
ball, 2 strikes.
He swings and hits a fly ball center field. And that will fall. So a man on base to start the inning. So up next, Joe Brandom. Squares, pushes at it, misses it. It's a strike. It's 0-1. Trying to move him over here. Brandom. 1 at second. And they'll just get the 1.
Batting 7.
And
Left
now
fielder,
it's going to
number
be
20.
Joe Brandom. Corner infielders up on the grass expecting a bunt. Gets the bunt down the right side. Brandom over to second. And that's all they'll get.
Batting 8.
Here's the center
number
fielder,
24.
Joe Brandom. Fastball for a strike at 95. Out to short. Off balance throw in time. That ends the frame. So no runs. Bottom of the second. And now the first baseman, Joe Brandom.
First baseman, number 18.
Osweja back to work. Fastball for a strike. Swing and a high fly ball left field. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's one down. Joe Brandom digs in now.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
That one hammered but pulled foul.
Clearly he was geared up for the fastball right there. Maybe got a little jumpy and excited out of the hand, but he certainly didn't miss a stitch.
And a swing and a miss. No score here in the second.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. And it falls. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Next up for the A's, Joe Brandom. And a sac bunt here. Fires over to first. Out on the sac bunt.
Batting 8.
So the
center
go-ahead run in
fielder,
scoring
number 12.
position. Brandom getting ready to hit. fouled off down the right side. Next pitch off the plate. And 1-1. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Oh, right to the backstop. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance.
Have to be really sure you can make it safely to third when you're in scoring position and 2 outs. Got to get that run across. Very important. Does a nice job of reading it. Gets to third base, now just 90 feet away.
Out towards left center. And that'll fall for a base hit. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Joe Brandon, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Fastball for a strike. Random off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering upstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Beat him with a fastball. On to the 3rd inning. So in now for the Angels, Joe Brandon. And that's off the outside edge. 1-0.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
The 1-1. Lined, and that's a base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
So digging in, Joe Brandon. Drops a bunt down the first base side. Bare hands it. Tough play. And that's a great play for the out.
Really nice technique right there to get that sac bunt down. Advances that runner up another base. That was his job. He got it done.
Joe Brandon will hit next. That's a little high, and it's 1-0. There's a strike. Tying run in scoring position here on opening day. Just off the outside edge, and it's 2-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. On the ground to third, and that one finds its way through. Coming home, here's the throw to the plate. But it's offline. It's 1-1.
Well, we're starting over again, all tied up. Just one of those seeing high base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
1 gone, runner at first. And now the catcher comes up to him. Joe Brandon puts a bunt down, and that's a foul ball. Random hitting 3rd in the lineup, usually a first baseman, today starting behind the plate.
Yeah, Boog, and I think that's a tougher transition to make, going from first base to putting on the catcher's gear, being behind the dish. A lot of times you see guys go from playing catcher to being a DH or a first baseman.
Bunts it in the air. Random makes the grab, and there's 2 down.
Now batting, number 31.
And next for L.A., Joe Brandom.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Out in front and foul to the left side. On the ground, right side, Hollis. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. All even now at 1-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Connor Hollis. He was late there, strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Slice the other way and foul.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that one is downstairs. Now 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Battling here as he fouls it away. That one a little bit high, and the count's even at 2.
Boog, I'm not sure how he took that right there. I mean, that was an incredible 2-strike pitch.
Popped in the air, left field. Random sizes this one up. He's there. He's got it. 1 up, 1 down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Derek Fuentes now at the plate. Flied to right his first time. And he pumps it a strike.
0-1.
Up the middle, and that one handled, and he'll just eat it. That's an infield single. Derek Fuentes with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
Now it's going to be Abraham Almonte. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. That misses, and that's ball 1.
1-0.
Tied up here in the early going. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down in the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
That one misses. 2-1. Fastball for a strike. Man at first, 1 away. That misses, and it's 3-2. And ball four, two aboard.
Oh, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make the call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
2 on, 1 out. Michael Cantu up next for the A's. He's 0 for 1. First pitch misses. Fuentes, the lead runner, out at second. Almonte over at first with 1 away. Late with the swing there.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Ball, 1 strike.
And that's too high.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
Two on, 1 out. Just missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Next offering is in for a strike. Runners at first and second with 1 gone as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
So bases loaded with 1 away. Random digs in now. Golden opportunity right here. On the ground to third, might be 2. And he can't come up with it. Joe Brandon up next for the A's. Singled and scored his first time.
In the grand scheme of things, this at bat might not feel important because it's early, but it could create a domino effect for things to come. Control what you can here and have a strong at bat.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
All loaded up here in the last half of the third. And that one fouled off. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Now it's the shortstop, Joe Brandon. Hit in the air, right field. Sizing this one up. And that will end the inning. So they get 1, but end up leaving the bases loaded. 3 innings complete. It's the A's 2 and the Angels 1. And we're back out of the 4th. Leading off, Joe Brandon.
33.
That misses the zone. Ball 1. Fastball for a strike. And that one hammered. Random heading to the alley. A dive, and he can't haul it in. Oh, the throw is over his head. Now around second, going for third. He'll make it up to third, and I'm sure that'll be an error of the outfielder.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Put a pretty good jolt into that one. Great swing, nice balance and weight transfer, and he got it to drop in out there in the deep part of the field.
Runner at third, nobody out. Random getting ready to hit. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. And that one is inside ball 1. That clips the zone, and that's strike 1. That one is absolutely belted. And that's got extra bases written all over it. In from third is the tying run. So he gets 2 milestones with that hit, his first big league knock, and he drives in his first run as well.
Yeah, you love to get both of those out of the way with just one swing of the bat, and it makes the special moment even more special. It's not just an individual accomplishment when you're also driving in a run for your team. That's an at-bat he's never going to forget.
And next for the Angels, Joe Brandom. Bunts it towards the mound. The throw to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th.
That's a good piece of hitting right there. The job was to move the runner up and give your team a chance to score the go-ahead run. That's exactly what happened, so you better believe your teammates are happy with you after that at bat.
Line drive and a base hit. In comes the run from third. And it's an RBI single. 3-2. They take the lead.
Comes through with the RBI. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
1 down. Runner at first. Joe Brandom the next to hit. Trying to move him over here. To second, pulls him off the bag. The throw is late, and the defense comes away with nothing.
Sometimes you can get a little too aggressive trying to cut off that lead run and try to make something happen that really isn't there. Got to take that sure out at first base. Not sure what happened right there in terms of communication.
So the batting order turns over. Here's the third baseman, Joe Brandom. 0 for 2 in this one. Sack bunt towards third. Runners advance on a good sack bunt.
Now batting, number 28.
So in now for the Angels, Joe Brandom. High in the air, out to right. Almonte makes the grab, and that's the third out. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We're midway in the 4th. It's the Angels 3 and the A's 2. Bottom 4, and now Joe Brandom.
Center fielder, number 12.
Foul ball there.
You know, these A's showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well. Still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
And that one is inside. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Next one just misses. And the count is even 2-2.
2 strikes.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Off the mark there. And that's ball 3. This one popped up. Random under it. And in foul ground, he pulls it down. 1 out.
Now batting, number 13.
Joe Brandom now at the plate. Into center and a base hit. So now back to the top of the order. Joe Brandom with his first major league hit, and this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen, and when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, dude. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
So the lineup flips over. Next up for the A's, Connor Hollis. Knee high, that's in for a strike.
0-1.
Random over at first with 1 away. Next offering is in for a strike. Action in the Angels bullpen. Joe Brandom up and throwing. Brandom getting cranked up as well. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. That one out to right. And it falls. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Back-to-back base hits. He got that
Now
front foot
batting,
down,
number
and
22.
pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Michael Osweja out of the game, and he's on the hook for the runners at second and third. So looking for some help there. Back in a minute.
Now pitching for the
On the mound
Angels,
now, Joe Brandom.
number 0.
On for his major league debut, and a moment he will never forget.
Better believe that. It's always so special the first time you get into a big league ball game. I did it as a position player, but for him as a pitcher, I'm sure there's some nerves there. Probably don't want to squeeze the baseball too tight. Just relax and do what you're capable of doing.
Next to hit, Derek Fuentes.
Ball, that's
And
too
that
high.
one upstairs, ball 1. Second and third, 1 away. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That's to third, and that chance handled. Tosses to first. He's out.
Good fade and sinking action of that
Now
changeup. Got that
batting,
hitter to roll
number
over.
28.
Abraham Almonte up next for the A's. He is struck out, and he is walked. And that one lifted in the air center field. Brings it in. That is the inning. A's strand a couple. They trail it 3-2. And welcome back to
Leading
the
off for the
ballpark.
Angels,
All set for the
catcher,
start of the
number 1.
inning. Here's the Angels catcher, Joe Brandom. Rowe back to work. Swings through that.
You know, these Angels doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They have yet to strike out, and they're averaging more than a hit per inning. That's a great recipe for success right there.
Good eye right there. That one missing inside. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Brandom giving chase. Nabs it. One down.
Now batting, number 31.
Joe Brandom will hit next. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Ground ball up the middle. Sneaks through. Base hit. So a man aboard now with one away. Joe Brandom with his first major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
So a man aboard. Now it's the DH for the Angels, Joe Brandom. Shortened a bunt and missed it, and it's 0-1. Brandom leads off first with one away. Lays down a bunt to the right side. There's one.
That's an out.
And that's all they'll get.
Now batting, number 32.
Now a chance for Joe Brandom. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2
now
out.
batting, number 20.
And now Joe Brandom. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Got him on the off-balance throw. That's the third out. A couple of hits in the inning, but they can't get him home. Last half of the fifth coming up. It's the Angels 3 and the A's 2. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far.
53.
First pitch just misses. Swing and a high fly ball right field. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. Next offering upstairs. There's a strike. Fastball almost got him there. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. The game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
So up next, Joe Brandom. And a sac bunt here. And that's an out on the sacrifice.
There was a time where that sac bunt was just ho-hum, very basic, but is increasingly difficult as it's become to get bunts down in the big leagues. Nice job right there.
Now the A's designated hitter, Joe Brandom, 1 for 2. Nasty pitch right there. Strike 1. In the dirt, it gets to the backstop. Cantu up to third on the wild pitch.
Well, he's got nobody to blame but himself. With one out, a runner on third can come home all sorts of ways now. That's why, as a pitcher, you have to execute pitches even better when there are runners on base.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that is downstairs. 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Just outside. And it's 3-2.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Ground ball to the right side. Down the line, and it's foul. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Well, this is where the team aspect really comes into play on the offensive side of the game, right? I mean, missed opportunity to tie it up with the runner at third, 1 out, couldn't put the ball in play. So now it's time to pick him up, and that's where good teams, they go to. They operate on this level of next man up. That mentality is what causes them to win series, get into the postseason, and that helps keep the energy and morale high in the dugout.
And the batter now, Joe Brandom. The shortstop takes the ball. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. The A's strand 1, and it's still a 3-2 ball game.
Now pitching for the
We're back,
A's,
and they make a change to
number
start the
66.
6th. The new pitcher, number 66. And this is the best way to make your major league debut. No one on base.
Yeah, you're already going to be a little nervous out there, so I think it's a nice job by the skipper to get him in here without any added pressure with traffic on the bases.
Random leading things off and takes a strike. And takes low for ball 1. 1-1 is fouled off. And a ball and 2 strikes. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of pitchers didn't like to throw it because it throw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play, and they are doing some special things with it.
Random stands in now and watches strike 1. Swing and a miss. No balls, 2 strikes.
0-2.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits,
Now
the
batting,
advantages of
number 21.
relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves, knowing that they can miss the bat. Tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
Well, there's something really nice about getting yourself an
Number
automatic
28.
double like that. You get to stroll into second base without having to worry about a throw or getting your uniform dirty. And now you're just looking for the next guy to kind of do the same thing. Maybe put one in the gap so you can jog home as well.
Joe Brandom, the next to hit for the Angels. Right through there for a strike. And a good eye there.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And misses inside. Not close with that one. Ball 3.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Runner at second, 2 down here on opening day. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And a foul ball. He stays alive. He goes down looking. So a 2-out double, but they don't score. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Angels 3 and the A's 2.
Now pitching for the
Back
Angels.
down for the bottom of the 6th, and
Number
there's a new
5.
pitcher on the mound, Joe Brandom.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Leading off
And
for
now the center
A's,
fielder, Joe
center
Brandom.
fielder, number 12.
Out there to center. Makes the catch, 1 down.
Now batting, number 13.
And the batter now, Joe Brandom. First offering, and it just misses. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Joe Brandom preparing to come on if needed. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. 2 away.
Now batting, number 4.
Back to the top of the lineup, Connor Hollis up next for the A's. Hollis, in his rookie season, 31 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And another ball. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Ripped on a line. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
A late jump, and I think that was the difference on the play, Boog. It's not always easy seeing the ball off the bat. Something to improve.
So runner at second, 2 down. Fuentes digs in now, 1 for 3. And that drops in for a strike.
0-1.
And the 0-1. And fouled off.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
That's a ball.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right there. If you're smart, you'll look for something down in the zone, but not too far. Don't want to chase that breaking ball in the dirt.
Pulled the string on the changeup.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Joe Brandom.
Just trying to keep this one close
Now
here, and this is where a
for the
bullpen can
Athletics.
give their players a chance to
Number
fight
2.
back into the game.
Joe
Leading
Brandom
off for the
getting ready to
Angels,
hit.
catcher,
0
number
for
1.
3 in this one. Swing and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Joe
Now
Brandom
batting,
with his
number
first
31.
major league hit. And this is a moment I'm sure he'll never forget. Congrats.
Yeah, great moment for him and his family. A guy works so hard and has to wait so long for this to happen. And when it does, it can kind of be overwhelming, Boog. You still have to stay locked in on the game, but it's great when you could take a minute to just appreciate what you've done and how hard you've worked to get here.
And here is Joe Brandom. Bunts it straight back to the mound. The throw to second is offline. The throw won't get there in time, and they can't get the out.
Now batting, number 33.
First and second, no outs. Brandom now at the plate. Trying to move the runners over. Fuentes fires across the diamond. The runners move up on the sacrifice.
We don't see this very often anymore. Runner on first and second, sack bunt down to move him up, but he does a nice job, executes perfectly. See if they can get a couple of runs across.
Joe Brandom, the next to hit for the Angels.
Here's a sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. This will be a big pickoff if he can push a run across.
Swing and a miss as he chases that one darting out of the zone. Line to left. And that gets down for a base hit. In to score from third. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Now here is Joe Brandom. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Runners are at the corners, 1 away. Next offering is in for a strike. This one in the air, right field. Almonte puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away. Here's the center fielder, Joe Brandom. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now 4-2. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show.
Pitching for the
We're
Angels.
back in a new pitcher here to start
Number
the bottom
9.
of the 7th. Joe Brandom.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
3, 4, 5 due up for the home team. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder, Abraham Almonte. Fastball for a strike.
You know, these Athletics really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. The numbers help tell the story. I mean, they've been sitting fastball, and it's paying off in a big way. So far with 6 hits against that pitch alone.
That misses the zone. 2-1.
And that's a great way for a lineup to dominate a game, because if a pitcher can't rely on his fastball to get outs.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Still manages a throw.
When you're playing out of position, the ball will find you, and that time does a nice job of fielding it, but the throw just off the mark, and you know he's uncomfortable with being in that spot.
Michael Cantu up next for the A's. Couple of walks and a strikeout. Late swing fouled off.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
The tying run at the plate. Right side. 1 away. And here's the first baseman, Joe Brandom. Corner infielders up on the grass expecting a bunt. And that one inside, and it hit him.
Fastball high and tight right there. A scary combo. I'll tell you what, everyone in the stadium looked like they felt like they needed to jump out of the way. I know I moved.
Puts a bunt down. And he barehands it over to first. Nicely done for the out.
Oh, that was pretty right there. Beautiful play with the bare hand.
Joe Brandom, the next to hit. The shortstop takes the ball. with the go-ahead run at the plate here at the bottom of the 7th. Out towards right center field, Random. And that is the 3rd out of the inning.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Now pitching for the
Welcome
A's,
back, and a new arm on the mound to
number
start
31.
the 8th. Will Smith.
Will Smith.
So digging in,
Leading off
Joe
for the
Random.
Angels, right fielder, number 25.
First
Nope,
pitch
that's down.
just misses. Smith, a former All-Star. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a curve, and he works in a changeup. There's a strike. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Throws to first. First out in the top of the 8th.
Now batting, number 21.
And now, Joe Random. And that drops in for a strike. The Athletics have some bullpen action. Joe Random, the young right-hander, up and throwing. High fly ball out towards left center. Random sizes this one up, pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, number 28.
And next for L.A., Joe Random. And that's downstairs. And that is ball 1. And that one fouled off. Two down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. And they'll do it again. That one just misses, and it's 2-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Good battle here, about to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat.
Count full.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Outside, and that is ball 4. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, that's a nice job of
Now
grinding
batting,
out
number
that
1.
at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Joe Random, the next to hit for the Angels. And it's fouled away. That one down the line, and foul ball. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. This one could be trouble. Coming home. He'll score easily.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything, and pulled it into the gap nicely.
Joe Brandom, the next to hit for the Angels. That's a strike across the top of the zone. And a big swing and a miss.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Next offering upstairs.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
Man at second. Liner, base hit. Coming home. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and they're up by 4.
Now batting, number 33.
And next is the designated hitter, Joe Brandom. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Brandom, the runner at first with 2 gone. Fastball for a strike.
An at-bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
That just misses, and the count is 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, the count.
And that one missing inside a sharp slider. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Last half of the 8th coming up. It's the Angels 6 and the A's 2. And we're back. And now here is Joe Brandom.
Center fielder.
The A's in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at-bat out of him right here.
Brandom back to work. That one blasted deep to right. And that gets down into the gap. Around first and hustling for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Oh, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Brandom will hit next. And that bunted towards third. And a foul ball.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Trying to move him over here. Throw not in time. It's an unlikely infield single.
Now batting, number 4.
Now the Angels manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Joe Brandom gives way, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this.
Now pitching for the
So the Angels turn to their bullpen for a new pitcher, Joe Brandom.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Connor Hollis. First pitch misses. And that one wrapped foul. Runners at the corners, nobody out. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. In to score is the runner from third. It's an RBI single. It's 6-3. First and second, no outs. Fuentes getting ready to hit. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Around third. The run scores. Here comes a second. Another comes in to score. And it's a one-run game.
Big swing of the bat right there. Just clutch hitting to get him back within one. Just a beautiful triple from start to finish. Got a pitch he could drive, turned on it, and hammered it out front into the gap. Right out of the box. I love how he was hustling, and I think he knew he was going for 3 as soon as it touched down. Now they've got to find a way to get the job done. Time run at third, less than 2. This is a huge at bat coming up.
And that is out of play. The tying run is 90 feet away. Pitch gets away. Runner stays put at third. Line to right, base hit. Runner from third in to score. And it's an RBI single, tie game here in the 8th.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. Joe Brandom done for the afternoon, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break.
Now pitching for the
New pitcher
Angels,
on now, Joe
number
Brandom.
27.
No outs, runner at first. Michael Cantu up next for the A's. And that one fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. And ball 1.
1-1.
Line drive, base hit. Almonte rounds third, headed for the plate. The relay, the tag, and he's in there. And it's a 7-6 game. So he gets 2 milestones with that hit, his first big league knock, and he drives in his first run as well.
Yeah, you love to get both of those out of the way with just one swing of the bat, and it makes the special moment even more special. It's not just an individual accomplishment when you're also driving in a run for your team. That's an at bat he's never going to forget.
And now the first baseman, Joe Brandom. Squares, pushes at it, misses it. It's a strike. It's 0-1. And he bunts, but that's foul. Strike 2. One-run game. The A's looking for some insurance. And a sac bunt here. One gone to the bottom of the 8th.
Now batting, number 19.
Next is the designated hitter, Joe Brandom. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Now fly ball to right center. Random on the move. And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second. And he's up to third safely with 2 gone. Digging in,
Now
Joe
batting,
Brandom.
number 15.
Pulls that one foul.